I found out that I was allergic to the chemotherapy that was prescribed for me. It was the Doxil that I was allergic to, and the way I found out was I woke up one Saturday morning with a rash. It looked much like chickenpox. The morning that I woke up and realized that I had the rash all over my body, my initial reaction was that I really thought that it was the chemo. So I just picked up the phone, called my oncologist to speak with him about that. I chose DeKalb Medical for my chemo desensitization because, first of all, my oncologist, Dr. Alan Lawhead, worked out of DeKalb Medical. Secondly, Dr. Gottlieb was the #1 doctor that Dr. Lawhead recommended for this desensitization process. And also, it's the only facility in the Southeast that offers the chemo desensitization process. My first appointment with Dr. Gottlieb, it was a very pleasant appointment. He's a very kind and gentle man, very knowledgeable in his area of expertise. He had never seen a patient before that was allergic to this particular chemo, Doxil. So he had to work very closely with my oncologist, Dr. Lawhead, to determine the course of action for the treatment.
And he assured us that he would have an answer for us to figure out how to use this chemotherapy that Dr. Lawhead had recommended, and that he would let us know for sure how he could treat that.
Dr. Gottlieb did make me feel very comfortable and confident that he would be able to find a cure. He initially gave me 2 shots of cortisone just to make me feel more comfortable, and so we could get a start on the healing process for the rash.
As Joan's husband and caretaker, it gave me great comfort to know that Dr. Gottlieb would find something that would relieve the anxiety and the pain and whatever she's going through, and to know that he was going to take care of this.
One thing that was special that Dr. Gottlieb's office provided was they gave me pre-packaged, pre-meds that I had to take the evening before and the morning of the desensitization process. Having it that way really made it a lot easier for me. It was one less thing I had to think about. They were very friendly. There was a lot of laughter going on. It was a very relaxed atmosphere.
What they showed to us was their professionalism, and showed that they had a heart and care for the patient. You could tell by the way they were attentive to you. The nurse that was treating Joan, who administered the chemo, would come in every 15 minutes, take notes on what she was doing, also talk to us about our private life and about what she was going through and what I was going through, and it made us feel at home.
Throughout the day when I was receiving the desensitization, Dr. Gottlieb came down to visit me once an hour, every hour throughout the day. My chemo nurse, Linda, was just right outside the door, and she was in to check on me every 15 minutes, checking my vital signs, checking my heart, just to make sure everything was okay. After each desensitization process, the next day I received a phone call from Dr. Gottlieb's office checking on me to make sure that I was fine.
It was good to know that every time after chemo treatment that we'd come home, the next day we were expecting a phone call from Dr. Gottlieb's office, which gave us great comfort, because not every doctor does that, and not every doctor's office does that.
The desensitization process eliminated any further rash that I had from the Doxil. I'm so grateful for the rapid chemo desensitization process at DeKalb Medical because it gave me the opportunity to continue to receive the #1 drug that my oncologist had prescribed for my treatment in a manner that my body was able to tolerate.
One of the things that this has given us opportunity to do was spend more time together.
And and we are able to continue on just loving one another and spending time with our families, spending time with our little dog Sugar. We enjoy spending time with our family, having them over, and one of the joys that I've always been able to do is just, I love to bake every one of our kids a cake. If it's their birthday or if it's any kind of special occasion, I love to do that for them. And I tell them that I always try to add that one extra ingredient. And my little niece Hannah asked me the other day, well, what is that other ingredient? And I told her that it was love. And she said, love tastes good. One of the things that we like to do, although I'm not very good at it, but I'm learning, and that's shooting pool. So occasionally we'll go down in the den and just take a little bit of time and play a game or two of pool.
What we have learned is life goes on, and we've had an opportunity to do things we didn't think we could do, even under these circumstances, like taking time off to go on a vacation and to go to the Grand Canyon.
What Dr. Gottlieb and also Dr. Lawhead gave to me was they gave me the gift of hope. To anyone who is going through this desensitization process, be assured that you will be in very good, caring hands, highly trained in this area. So don't be afraid.